Okay, so in skill number 6, we are going to change to a mode called bi-level. So bi-level is a mode that is very similar to the pressure control mode that we've been seeing, except for it allows for our patient to breathe spontaneously with pressure support on 2 different levels of PEEP. So unlike the pressure control where we can only breathe spontaneously on top of that inspiratory pressure, this allows for pressure support and spontaneous breaths on both levels of pressure. So if we look at what we've been seeing on the pressure control, we're at a tidal volume of about 460. Our peak pressure is about 16, and our plateau that we just got was 14. So let's see what changes when we switch to this bi-level mode. So we're going to go ahead and leave our compliance and our resistance the same. We're going to go down to bi-level. We're going to change our inspiratory time, or our time high, to 1.5 seconds. And we see down here there's 3 little locks. That allows us to lock either our inspiratory time, our expiratory time, or our ratio, so that when we change anything that affects these parameters, like our rate, that one parameter that we have locked cannot be changed. So we're going to put a rate of 10. We're going to put FiO2 of 65%, a PEEP low of 5, and a PEEP high of 15. That FAP that we just learned, back to 50%. Our flow trigger at 3, and our E-sense that we learned a while back at 20. So this pressure support, that's what we set to allow the patient to spontaneously breathe on both that high PEEP and that low PEEP. So once we change this, let's go ahead and look at the difference in our waveforms, and then let's look at how it's changed our patient parameters. Okay, so it looks as though we've had a significant increase in our tidal volume. We went from about 460 to 630, and our peak pressure has increased. We can expect that as we changed our pressure control parameters. We went up on those. Our inspiratory pressure before was 9, and now we're 15. So we would expect a big change in our peak pressures, and therefore a change in our tidal volume. So our plateau pressure before was about 2 different from our peak pressure. This time there's about 1 to no difference. So again, we're changing our peak pressures, so we will see a change in our volume.